Is my screen is visible to you, sir?
Yes, it's
Okay.
visible. Please, you can start.
Uh, Thank you, sir, for giving the floor. I'm Ismail Hassan Shohan, and I'm presenting here. And my paper title is Plant Leaf Disease Identification Method using computer vision and machine learning algorithm. And here are some of the contents here available, and what we are going to present in this, like what kind of things we have worked on this paper. Basically, our main focus on to image processing based method for detecting plant disease, and our main focus is to represent about identifying some of the plant disease and what kind of problem we can face and what kind of the solution. And in terms of this doing this work, we have worked on different kind of machine learning models, and also we have followed some of the techniques, rules, and regulations, and also following some structure. And after that, by following this kind of rules and regulation, we try to come out of solutions. What kind of like how we can detect the diseases and what kind of accuracy we are getting and how we can implement in the real term, like by using any kind of web system or software system, and how this system can be utilized by the farmers and how the farmers can benefit from this system. And after that introduction, definitely uh, our main focus was to work on the agricultural field as this is related to this field, and definitely, am I visible, sir?
Hey,
Hello.
you are.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, you are.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. As agriculture is a very important part for each and every country, because in all of the most of the countries, agriculture has a very great impact on the economical sector, and because all of the things that we are using in our day-to-day life, definitely it's related to the agriculture, like our foods and our daily necessaries, all kind of things. So definitely the production level of in agricultural field definitely should be increased. Otherwise, there are lots of problems we can face, any of the specific country. And in terms of this, definitely farmers need to follow some kind of specific, some kind of developed technology. Otherwise, it's really difficult for them to maintain the development process or to maintain the production level. And by doing this, or by working on this, we have noticed that farmers are facing different kind of things, different kind of problems in terms of plant disease, and and for these reasons, their production level is going to decrease day by day. And we always like we are trying to find out the problem, what kind of problem it was, and how we can uh, detect this kind of diseases in a very early stage. Because if the disease can be detected in the early stage, definitely it's really good for the farmers to find the solution and use the solution, and which will increase their production level. Otherwise, their production level will decrease if these problems will not be solved within a specific period of time, and the crops will be destroyed. And after that, literature in the literature survey, we have worked on some of the previous work. Definitely, whenever we were thinking about working on this field, we need to know what kind of work already done in this sector, and what kind of results they have been published, and what kind of methods, techniques they have used, and what is the result actually, and how we can make out or come out on new decisions, or come out some how we can add something new in this sector. That's why we need to work on the previous work, and we also go through about the using of real implementation in the real world, about whether it is working properly or not, this system, and how we can add something new in this system. That's why we worked some of the previous work, and just to gathering knowledge and try to implement some kind of thing in our project. And the problem definition that I was working, I have already told about something about this. Our main focus was to about the our main focus was to find out the solutions, what the farmers are facing problem. That I've already mentioned a little bit here. The prevalent issues pertain to the timely detection of the disease affecting their crops, like if they can detect the images, detect the diseases timely, definitely they can find out the solution, they can find out the problems, and they can use it immediately, which will help about their crops, crops production. And our emphasis was on devising a solution that facilitates easy and prompt detection to plant disease, empowering farmers to make informed decisions at the early stage of the effective problem solution. And whenever we are trying to go to the a real scenario about our project, we have followed some specific rules and regulations, like what kind of steps, what kind of techniques we need to follow if we want to come out a specific solutions about the plant disease detection problem. And that is the structure we have followed. How firstly image acquisition, then image pre-processing. After collecting the image from the field, then we have followed this kind of process for to come in terms of come out the solutions: image acquisition, image pre-processing, then image segmentation, feature expression, classification. We have also used the some of the mathematical structure that we have I have mentioned about this. We have used some kind of machine learning and artificial intelligence techniques that is working here. And firstly, the plant leaf data sets, then calculate loss. Also, we have used how the system is working properly, or it's just losing the data, whether it is giving the correct data or correct accuracy level of prediction. Can you hear me clearly, sir? Hello, hello.
You are audible, please. You go ahead. You have
Okay,
2 minutes left.
okay. Then methodology and implementation. We have used some specific methodology that mentioned here for, about using GNN and CNN, convolutional neural network and deep convolutional neural network. Specifically, we have used here, and we have mentioned some of the specific techniques that I have mentioned here. And then after resulting discussion, by using the web system, we have specifically identified that basically we have worked on three diseases: leaf spot, brown spot, and then bacterial blight. In the leaf spot, for each and every diseases, we have tried to detect, we have tried to use the images, and after uh, like enhancing the images, after collecting the image, and after detecting it, we have just tried to maintain the accuracy, what kind of accuracy you are getting, and whether it is properly detect the disease or not. That we have shown here actually. And we have also worked on about the resultant discussion, what kind of accuracy we have got. We have for each and every disease, we have worked on 100 images, and we can use some more images, or we can use some more use amount of data, but initially we have used for 100 images. And what was the accuracy? And accuracy was really good over each and every sector for over 90%. And the performance analysis, uh, uh, we have used two model, especially DCNN and CNN, for specific models. What is the plot loss and what is the plot accuracy level? This is the plot loss for CNN, is the plot accuracy. They have already shown here that almost 80%, this is over 80%, and this is over 90% for CNN, that we have already shown here. And for DCNN, it's quite same, though sometimes it's fluctuating the float loss. But overall, if I can say about the overall testing level, our accuracy level is quite good here. We have seen by using this system that it's showing the 90% accuracy, over 90% accuracy for each and every sector. And after that, We are trying to work on it, and definitely we have a plan to work on the further procedure about the system. And our main purpose was to help the farmer to find out the solution in the field sector, and we are trying to working on this system for the further development that we can really implement on the field on this sector by using some app or application that is really usable or really useful for the farmers, and they can easily use it. Like we cannot make anything that is not usable in the reality or real field. We want to implement in the real field, and we are working on it. Thank you, sir. That is the overall. Hopefully, I was audible during the
Yes,
process,
yes.
and yeah, that is in the thank you.
Now we have 1 minute of Q&A. Deepak sir, can you?
Yeah, Ismail, yeah, you haven't discussed much about data set, right? So have you used the standard data set or you have developed your own data set?
Yes, I have developed my own data set. Actually I didn't get enough opportunity to use that use amount of data set. But initially, I was trying to develop the system by using some specific data set that I have already talked here. That for each and every diseases, I've worked on 100 emails only. But we can use by developing the system, we can use huge amount of data.
But algorithms like CNN and DCN require more number of images, right? So I
Yes,
think 100 images are not enough to state any accuracy or something like that, isn't it?
sir. Yes, sir. Like 300 image, we have worked on it, but sometimes it's creating problem. And after selecting 200 or 100 image, the accuracy was getting good, and and the system will work very good, hopefully. And we are working on it about using the huge amount of data.
No, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Ismail.
Yes, sir.
This is Ravindra Nagrade here. So, whether your system, whatever the system that you want to develop it, is it predictive one or result oriented?
Could you please repeat the question? I didn't get your point
Whether
clearly.
whether the algorithm that you want to develop,
Yes, sir.
whether it predicts the disease or it gives the what do you call the result, so that this is the disease you have to do this so and so.
Like, sir, mm, but do you want to say about like the use of the algorithm will use for predicting the results or predicting the images? Am I right?
Predicting the disease.
Okay. Yes, sir, definitely. It will be used the predicting the disease. But firstly, we need to identify like the accurate data. The accurate data can be if we collect the accurate. So firstly, we need to resize the data. If we can collect the accurate data, definitely it will increase the level of accuracy.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you may close your presentation.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Next paper ID ICICS 315. The title of the paper is a reconfigurable F-shaped antenna design for GSM, WLAN, and WiMAX applications. So I asked presenter to present your presentation and start it. Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yes. Please share your presentation slides and
Oh,
start.
yes.